Here's an important secret to improving your life. So if you find yourself wanting to make more money, to build your business, to build your email list, to get more followers on social media, to get healthier, to have better relationships, all these things, any of these things, but you find yourself not getting them, may I suggest that there's a simple answer, which is do what you don't like to do. So I have a favorite book. It's called What Makes Your Brain Happy and Why You Should Do the Opposite. You can tell that I like it because if you look at it, you can see there are actually 2 bookmarks in here, which means I'm reading it twice at the same time and lift off in different spots. Whenever you find a book that I'm reading that has 2 bookmarks in it, that means that I take it really seriously because I get all the way to here and then I say, but that first several chapters was really valuable. I should go back and look at it there. Okay, so let me just review. I'm not going to review the book for you. I should. That's a good idea. I should actually do a review of that book. But let me just suggest some things that will help you in this process of taking what your brain wants you to do and doing the opposite. Because here's what happens. Our brains are naturally wired to protect ourselves, which basically means they avoid doing what makes us uncomfortable. Like things like working out or eating right or doing the hard things in our relationships or creating the lead magnet that will build your business or calling 5 people and making them offer or doing a product launch or starting to run advertising. All these things that you probably know. Let me take this off of you. We probably know we should be doing, but are avoiding doing. Knowing that if we just did them, our life would probably be better. So let me give you 2 exercises that will probably help you in this process. Exercise 1. My guess is if you're a to-do list builder, maybe you've got a planner or something that you put your to-do lists on. If you go and look at your to-do lists from the past, you're probably going to find that you have several items that have been on your to-do list for days, weeks, months, and they probably fall off and then they get put back on there and you just keep not getting them done today. So you put them on tomorrow or maybe next week or whatever. What's been on your to-do list for ages? Second exercise. Make a list of everything you know you should be doing, but never seem to do. The answer to both of these exercises is those items are the things your brain is keeping you from doing. How does it do that? Well, it says things like, I don't feel like it, or I need to take a nap, or I better go check email or social. You never know what might have happened on here. Or they're always the last to do on your priority list. Yet oftentimes, as I said, when I corrected myself from you to we know that these are oftentimes the very tasks that our business or our life needs the most. And a little exercise here. Ask yourself, would my business, would my life be better if those tasks were done? And some of them are daily, some of them are one-time tasks. Some of them are like a daily task, like exercising and eating right and things like that. Would my life be better if those things were happening in my life? So here's what happens when you ask yourself that question to get those answers. You have 2 options. Number 1, got it up and do them. Now, if you do that, then you're going to face factors like fear, embarrassment, maybe lack of knowledge, maybe lack of skill. I don't want to build a landing page because I'm not comfortable with the technology. I think I'll make a mistake or it won't look good or whatever. That's lack of knowledge, lack of skill right there. And maybe it's a fear thing. If I put this out there and nobody opts into my list, that'll prove that I'm a failure, or I'm embarrassed that I've never done it. All these factors, and I just put 4 up here. There's 24 that should be here on the list. So that's option number 1. Gut it up and just do them. And here's what happens when you do that. You're going to be amazed at how much better you will feel. You'll have that feeling of accomplishment, plus you'll get the results in your life. Second thing, hire somebody else to do it for you. Okay? Some people face the thing of, I'll have failed. I didn't do that important thing that needs to be done. And you can say that, or you can say, hey, I'm smart. I'm shifting my least joyful tasks to someone else. Now, unfortunately, you can't shift exercising or eating right or your relationships to someone else, though. There are these things called personal trainers and personal chefs and things like that are helping those kinds of programs. And so there are ways to actually start to shift some of those things that are very deeply personal onto someone else. Programs developed over the years to create systems to help us to accomplish those things. So my guess is that one of the reasons you're not hiring somebody else to do that is because you're afraid they can't do it as well as you can, but you're not doing it anyway. Or number 2, you can't afford them. But wait a minute. What if building that landing page and creating that launch and those things are the very things you need to do to bring in the income, yet you've avoided doing them for months or years? And if someone did them and it could increase your business, couldn't that change everything? May I suggest that whether you choose option number 1 or number 2, that you prioritize it. Remember, the whole essence of this argument is the things you're not doing are the things you should be doing. And those things are the gaps in your life, the things you're not doing in your life, the things you're not having the benefit of in your life. So if you just start doing them, whether it's you or someone else, it will make a difference in your life. So my question for you is, what's your plan to get this done? You don't have to handle every one of them. Maybe we just do one of them. Start the process, get it going, and let's see how it changes in your life. Do the opposite of what you're comfortable doing, and life will be different. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you're going to be working on in the comments. This is Don Crowther saying, just go do this stuff.